Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to be doing this beautiful spring summer container arrangement. If you also like this container, so please follow along with me in this video to see what all steps I do in making this beautiful container. So yeah, let's jump right in. So first things first, fill up the container with the planting compost. I have filled this container about half with the planting compost, and then I'm going to be placing all the plants and just see how I like the arrangement. And the very first plant I'm going to use is called as the Goldcrest Wilma. As you all can see, this is a conifer. It prefers full sun and it needs a regular watering, and it has those beautiful green lemon green color leaves which are very fragrant. Like if you touch them you can feel the fragrance, and I really like it. I have had this for a couple of more years previously, and it's done really well all through the spring and summer. So the second plant I'm going to use for this arrangement are the carnations. They are also called as the dianthus. I'm using these pink ones. So the pack which I purchased, they had the dark pink ones and the light pink ones. So I'm using the two light pink ones for this arrangement, and I have used the darker ones in my window basket arrangement. You can go and watch that video. And the last plant I'm going to use in this arrangement is the violas. The violas are amazing. I mean, these little tiny flowers are so beautiful. My niece calls them as butterfly flowers. Yeah, she loves them a lot, and they bloom all the way from early spring to late summer, and they grow about 8 inches tall and wide. So yeah, that's nice. So I'm going to be using this plant food, universal plant food, which I got from B&Q. It's a huge container that's going to last me all through this season. So yeah, I like that arrangement with the violas in the center, the carnations on the either side, and the conifer in the center. So I'm sure a lot of you might know who do gardening regularly that there's like three steps of three rules or three steps that usually people follow when doing container gardening. It's the thriller, spiller, and filler. So my thriller in this container is the conifer. It is that bright green, tall, and it just attracts eyes. And my fillers are going to be the carnations, and my spillers are going to be the violas. These won't be like the what do you call it, the pansies, which are sort of a trailing kind, but yeah, they do fall over the container, but not too much, which is just quite right for like a front porch, where you want things to be tidy and compact, not going too crazy. So yeah, I'm just going to tuck the plants very nicely in the container, fill them up with the planting compost, cover all the root balls properly, and so that they are snug with each other. Yeah, I have left some space, as you all can see, because I want to give them room to grow. And as I am doing this video now, as of now, the plants have grown huge. I mean, the violas have occupied like half of the container, and the carnations are fine. They're just where they are, and the conifer is grown like a little tall and wide. I really like the look of it right now. I'm gonna add few pictures in the end of this video. I'm going to do the same exact steps with this second container as well. I have filled up this container about half, more than half, with the plant compost, and then I have added about a handful of the universal plant food. I've got that plant food from B&Q. It's from the brand called Verve. You can add any universal plant food basically. So I'm going to first place the conifer in the center towards the back. I want all the other plants to, fill up in the front. So I did an arrangement last year where I had the conifer in the center, like exactly in the center of the container, and my sides were filled up with the mm geraniums, the red geraniums. So it would look a bit wonky when all the geraniums were filled up, they were growing, they were trailing literally onto the ground. The back of the container used to be very empty, and I did not like it at the end. So this year I'm going to try something new, something different. I have pushed back the conifer to the back of the container, but it's still in the center. And then on either sides, I have added something which stays compact but still adds a pop of color, which is the carnations. And in the center, I have added these violas, which are going to spread fairly and spill over the container a little bit. So, talking a little in detail about all these plants, the first one is the conifer, which the variety is also called as Goldcrest Wilma. I think it's also known as Capressus. It grows to about 90 centimeters tall, and it's hardy to zone 4, and it requires full sun and needs watering regularly. So please do your watering in time and have it on drip if you can't. And it doesn't really require any pruning as of. You can give it a little haircut to keep it in shape. I mean, if it's going like scraggly or yeah, going crazy. So it has this fragrant foliage all year round, and which has a lemony scent. It is best to have as a background accent with this lemon yellow colored leaves in a container or in a small garden bed. So coming to the carnations, they are obviously called as dianthus as well. These can be planted as annuals, perennials, and subshrubs. The pinks are usually hardy. These have this fragrant single or double medium sized flowers per stem. They are hardy to zone 6 and bloom all summer long, which I'm really excited about. They need full sun, so please make sure that you plant them in a fully sunny area, or a garden bed where it's getting at least 4 to 6 hours of sunlight. And these grow to about 10 centimeters tall and wide, so it stays nice and compact, and yeah, it's a nice pop of color to your garden bed or containers. So coming to the last plant which I have used in this container, the violas. This particular variety is called as the jump up yellow, and this one requires full sun or partial sun at least, and it grows to about 15 to 20 centimeters tall and wide. These plants are going to bloom all spring and early summer and early autumn as well. They need regular deadheading, so that's the only thing which I dislike about these plants, but they do add a very beautiful pop of color. So here are my containers done planting. They look a bit empty right now, but once they start growing, they're going to just fill up the container. So I'm just thoroughly watering my containers here. And I'm going to place them in a full sun area. These are my containers. After a few weeks of planting, they are doing absolutely amazing. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Thanks for watching. Bye.